to Leesburg. We thank you for providing us with a few minutes of your time to share the community-wide enthusiasm for our Mote-Morris House Preservation Project. It's truly a community-wide effort, old and young, business people, professionals. This brief presentation is the result of enthusiasm. Usable Advertising joins hands voluntarily with the village's production studio to tell the story. Well, it all began more than 100 years ago when E.T. Mote built this very stylish Victorian home. Mr. Mote was a leader, a visionary, serving as mayor of Leesburg and later as representative in the Florida House. He built and operated the old Lakeview Hotel and developed the Mote Block, which still today is part of the Leesburg Commercial District. The years passed by, and just before World War I, the Leesburg landmark was purchased by the Morris family, who occupied it for about 70 years. Well, as you can see, very few changes have been made to the structure during the century. It's one of only a few pre-1900 homes that has survived in its original condition. It's the only site in Leesburg currently listed in the National Register of Historic Places. Well, how did we arrive at this point? In August of 1988, when the home was purchased by Morrison United Methodist Church, they needed the site to expand their parking and educational facilities. In order to preserve this historic landmark, the church offered to give the house to anyone willing to pay for the relocation. The action began. Business people, professionals, the city, historical enthusiasts all joined together. The Preservation Steering Committee was the result. Money was raised. In fact, as of now, more than $300,000 has been raised, including contributions by the city of Leesburg. Now that's community support. Property was purchased, and moving day came, and so did the volunteers. And then it was cleanup time. The volunteers joined in again. We've made tremendous progress under the careful guidance of the Technical Committee, appointed by the Leesburg City Commission. However, we have a long way to go to complete our dream of a historical multi-purpose community center for small meetings and receptions, for art exhibits, tours, and displays of historical memorabilia. And this is where we need your support. Financial support of $103,400. We must repair and repaint 46 window screen units, construct wooden steps as originally positioned, a handicap ramp, refinish the wood floor, tiled rooms refurbished, fireplace hearths repaired, to name just a few projects to complete the rehabilitation. It's an exciting, worthwhile project that possesses historical significance. It symbolizes the establishment of Leesburg. It's an important landmark, and it'll provide a functional facility for the residents of Leesburg. Representative Everett Kelly has caught the fever.
The Mote-Morris House is currently listed in the National Register of Historic Places and represents the heritage of Leesburg. We would appreciate your support of the grant application for the Mote-Morris project. Thank you.
This is the Mote-Morris house. It's 8th month, 10th day of 1990. What they're doing is clearing out around it. They're getting ready to move it. We're taking shots as they progress. This is a shot showing the clearing out of around the house. We'll take shots from here till they get it over on the other lot. We're here on the 16th, 8th month, 1990. We're taking some more shots of the house, Mote-Morris house, before it's moved. This is the back side of the house, would be the south end. There's a sign, the moving company that's responsible for moving the house. You can see the heavy equipment they've got still working around here. They're putting a lot more of those jacks in, getting it ready to put a trailer underneath it. Okay, we're here again at the Mote-Morris site. This is August 29th, 90, a little after 8 a.m. What we're taking pictures of today is just to show you how they've got it put up in the air. They've got the house all blocked up. They got jacks underneath there. They're trying to get the tires to put underneath there to roll it back to the back of the lot.
That flat moving slow now.
You ain't getting it moving slow.
But it's moving sure.
But it's coming, it's coming.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's what that fucker does.
Well, it's not quite ready. As you'll see on this quick tour of the Mote-Morris house in Leesburg, there's still some work to be done before this house is ready to star in its new role. Let's take a peek inside to see how things are coming along. Oh yeah, I'm Bob Morris. My family owned this house for the better part of a century. My dad was born upstairs. Memories? Only a ton of them. Boy, this sort of looks like it did the night after some of the Christmas parties we used to throw in this house. The old grand piano sat right over there. A horsehair sofa right there. We'd rally around the piano and let her rip all night long. Shaping up pretty good. Sort of sniffing the air here in the kitchen. One of the first memories I have is of the aroma of fresh mincemeat and butterscotch pies being pulled from the oven by my grandmother. I swear, that aroma is still in this kitchen. Here comes the bride, here comes the... Oh, excuse me. I was just sort of thinking, though, that when the house gets finished, there's going to be weddings here and everything, and this is a perfect place for the bride to come on down the stairs, looking pretty, walking right on in here to the parlor to face the new family. We're up here in the two-story tower above the house. This is probably the part that more people wondered and worried about than any other room. They thought it was haunted up here. To tell you the truth, the only thing I ever saw was a couple of dead bats. But it was a great place for standing up with a slingshot and ambushing little brothers and sisters down below. Well, this is a great old bay window, isn't it? It's a great place to sit and look out on all these old oak trees that spread out over the property where the house now sits. Imagine, if you will, the sounds of violins wafting up from an afternoon garden party, or depending on exactly what kind of party it is, maybe the sounds of Jimmy Buffett. Thanks for joining us on this tour of the Mote-Morris house. Please excuse all the dust and going on inside, but they're trying to make it look real nice. And we think the next time you come back here, you're going to really enjoy it. because it's your house too.